guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Sarah. I wanted to do this beautiful bold green eye look for St. Patrick's Day. This eyeshadow color, this green, is one reason why I got the MorphexKathleenLights Palette to begin with. I absolutely love it. It is so beautiful and sparkly. And I've just been waiting for an occasion to wear it. Although you really don't need an occasion to wear green, St. Patrick's Day, however, is the perfect occasion. If you'd like to see how to get this look, then just keep watching.
I'm going to start out by placing the NYX HD Eyeshadow Base on my eyes and then using a concealer brush to blend it out all over my lid up to my brow bone. Now I'm going to place this lightest matte shade all over my eyes using a large flat shader brush from Wet n Wild. I'm going to dip into this orangey shade with my Real Techniques fluffy blending brush and just apply that above my crease and blend it out on the outer corners. Now I'm going to apply this rich brown shade into the crease using a Morphe brush. Now I'm going to take a clean, fluffy blending brush and just blend those two colors together so they kind of flow seamlessly. The brush looks dirty, but I assure you it is clean, it's just stained. Now I'm going to go into this Revlon quad, but I'm going to take this darkest green color and apply it to the outer corners of my eye using a Morphe crease brush. And I'm just going to be kind of making like a V shape with it, taking it only on the outer corners of the eye and then a little bit on the outer part of the eyelid. I just use this color to kind of deepen up the eye look and give a little bit of smokiness to it, but also stay within that green color range. If you wanted to keep this from getting messy, you could apply tape to the eye area before doing this, but I'm going to use a makeup cleaner wipe and wipe away any excess later on in the film. I'm going to take this NYX glitter glue and I'm just going to dab it onto my eyelid. And once I get it on there, I'm going to take a brush and kind of spread it out evenly. And I'm doing this because I really want the shimmer in the eyeshadow I'm going to be using for my lid to pop, and it has glitters in it, and so I really want those to hold, and that's why I went in with the glitter glue. And yes, I realize I have glitter glue in my eyelash, and I do rub that off. Now I'm going to take a flat shader brush from Morphe and spray it with some e.l.f. Mist setting spray, and then I'm going to dab into this bright, beautiful green color and just apply that all over my lid. And I want to make sure that I don't go above that crease. This color is so beautiful, and I'm so glad to finally be using it in a tutorial. And I think that the glitter glue just really makes the shimmer stand out so much more than it does without using the glitter glue. I'm going to go back in one more time with that clean blending brush and just blend that dark green into the rest of the eyeshadows. Now I'm going to take a makeup wipe and clean up the excess fallout that I have and make that edge a little bit more distinct. And then I'm going to move on to my face. I always do my face makeup next, and then I'll come back and finish up the eyes when I have my face makeup completed. Using the Benefit POREfessional primer, I'm just going to apply that all over my face, mainly focusing in those areas where I have large pores, which would be right under my eyes on my cheeks, my chin, and my forehead area. Those are the big areas that either have large pores or tend to become less mattified over time. I'm using a damp L'Oreal beauty sponge to apply my foundation, which is the Sephora 10-Hour Wear Perfecting Foundation. And I have a habit of holding my hair back even when it's pulled back. I guess it's just a habit. But be sure to be careful around the eye area when doing this because you don't want to mess up that eye makeup you've already done. But I prefer doing the eyes before doing my foundation just because it's easier to clean up if there is any fallout or anything like that. So I'm just blending all that foundation out. And I don't have to use very much. I use 3 little pumps out of my foundation bottle, and that's it. It covers my whole face and my neck. So we'll speed on up through this. For my concealer, I am using the Tarte Shape Tape. I know that it is not a drugstore brand, and a lot of people don't want to spend $24 for a concealer, but until I find a drugstore brand that is providing just as much coverage and allows me to use minimum amount of product with maximum full coverage, this is going to be the concealer I use. Now I'm just going to blend that out with the pointed end of my beauty sponge. Also, you want to be careful going around the eye in this area because as you see, it kind of goes up by it. So you don't want to take your concealer over your eye makeup either. Ooh, I cannot talk tonight. Once I have that completely blended out, I will also be applying some setting powder. My setting powder, which I'm using to bake the face, is the NYX Set It and Don't Fret It Mineral Setting Powder. I'm just taking my beauty sponge and dabbing it in there and then dabbing it on all the areas in which I applied concealer. I'm using the Tarte Amazionian Clay Powder and Park Avenue Princess Bronzer, not powder. For my bronzing, duh. It is a bronzer, you do use it to bronze, but I use it to bronze up my forehead area and down the sides and just below my chin to kind of make that shadow area down there. This I'm not sure the cost of because I got it for free in a sample bag. However, because it's Tarte, it's probably anywhere from like $20 to $40. I'm not entirely sure. I'll leave that information in the video somewhere. Oh, and I'm applying it with my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. For contour, I'm using that same brush with the Hoola Benefit Bronzer. I am not sure how much this costs individually. I got it a long time ago. Well, not a long time ago, a couple months ago, as part of a PR package thing with a few other Benefit products, so it was at a cheaper rate. Now that I have all my bronzing and contouring done, I am taking the Real Techniques powder brush and just wiping off all of that excess powder from baking or setting my face. Once I get all that wiped away, I'm then going to use it to blend out that contour a little bit more so it's not as dramatic looking. For my blush, I am using L'Oreal True Matte Blush, and I'm applying it with the Luxie Blush Brush. And just applying that to the apples of my cheeks. For my highlight, I am using the Holmes Spotlight palette in Pearl from her collab with Smashbox. And I'm using the two shades. They are Turn It On and Crank It Up. And I'm just adding those together and then applying them to my face with a Wet n Wild contour brush. And I also apply it down the bridge of my nose to my chin area and then my cupid's bow. Going back to the eyes, I'm using that rich brown shade again and applying it to my lower lash line and kind of smoking it out a little bit. Now with a smaller brush, I'm taking that dark green shade I used on the outer V and basically just applying it almost right on my waterline of my eye. Now I'm going to take my Nano eyeliner and apply it to my upper lash line. I love this eyeliner because if I want to do a thin line, it is perfect for that. And it's really easy to move about the eye. As you can see here, I didn't even have to hold my eyelash the whole time to move it. And I'm also going to create a little bit of a wing with it as well, just to kind of give this look a little bit more drama. When it comes to doing wing eyeliner for me, it typically takes a lot of time, focus, and as you will see when I get to the other eye, I will have to always go in and add more to one wing because they're never even. No matter what you do, they're never even. And this is the moment I realize they're not even. So I have to go back and add to this one to make them even. Now that my wings are finally even, I am curling my lashes and then I am going to apply my Tarte Lights Camera Lashes Mascara. I really like my Benefit Roller Lash, but for some reason this Tarte one just really makes my lashes look super long, and I absolutely love it. At this point, I think I was done with my mascara, but I was loving my lashes so much that I just had to see them. I'm using this lipstick from Wet n Wild. I'm really feeling shimmery nudes right now, so this was a perfect combination for that. Now your look is complete.
Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it and had fun with this eye look. I really like it. Come back and join me for my videos every Tuesday. I do a series called Test It Out Tuesday where I test out a new makeup product, beauty hack, or beauty product. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.